Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has confirmed that it's a torn hip muscle that's going to keep Harry Maguire out for a little while at Manchester United, compounding the problems in defence that they suffered. The defeat against Manchester City obviously showed how threadbare they are. Even Phil Jones came off with cramp at the end, and he was the man who was replacing him. So at the moment, they've got a few problems.
Yeah, and if you watched, which you did, yesterday's game, you might not want to rush back too quickly, because they are bad. They are bad. But, you know, record signing for a defender, is that right? I can't remember, it's a long time ago. Right club, wrong time at the moment. You know, it's just a bit of a shambles there, and we know he's a good player. We know City were keen on him, but we'd only got to a certain amount, and so he's ended up at a club that's in disarray. He's found it, you know, a little bit difficult. His replacement at Leicester has done particularly well, Soyuncu, and Johnny Evans in there. So it's been a difficult transition for him, and now he's got the injury. That just adds to Solskjaer's many woes, and you know, it's just a long list of problems at the club.
Defence, midfield, attack seems okay, but it seems that changes are afoot all the way through the squad.
You may have noticed I'm carrying a bit of knock today.
Yeah.
In the throat, but I'm here. I soldier on.
I
don't like, you know, give it. I don't say I'll be in a month. I'm here.
The dulcet tones are extra dulcety today.
Yeah, well, that was partly shouting at Man United yesterday in the show, and partly. What were you saying?
No, just there's going to be changes afoot in January. You would think.
I just think United are going from one stumbling block to another. Well, we'll bring in this player, and that'll coat the wall for a little bit, and then we'll bring in this player, and that'll paper over that for a little bit. And it's not. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, they could go on a run and get in the top four. It's not mathematically impossible, but watching them, it's difficult to decipher. I said last night when we were doing the FC show, I don't think things will change at United. You know, injuries are a problem, but playing squad's a huge problem. The manager's out his depth. They need a big restructure in the, you know, sporting director or, you know, director of football, whatever you call it. The chief executive, they need to get the chief executive out because it's just a business, and the ownership needs to change. I don't think much will change at that club unless there's a change of ownership, and then it just filters all the way down. So we can talk about this is a problem for United and Pogba's a problem for United. These are all short-term fixes. This is a club that needs long-term fixes, and they start at the top and sort of feed their way all the way down to the playing staff, which is clearly not good enough.
Right, taking a look at what they have in front of them, it's not going to be easy over this busy period as well, particularly without the first-choice central defender in place. I mean, you said they can go on a run, but looking at that...
No, well, I said mathematically, you know, they potentially could go on a run. I don't think they will go on a run. I mean, Wolves in the FA Cup, Wolves are a better side than them, clearly Liverpool are. Burnley are now sort of fighting down towards that relegation. We saw what Man City did to them. They absolutely dismantled them, even though it was only 3-1. And then you're back to Wolves again, who've got an outside chance of finishing in the top four. So it's a major problem. But, you know, it's not a surprise standing here telling you about United have got issues. We repeat ourselves and repeat ourselves and repeat ourselves, but the problems won't go away until they really start at the top and work their way down, all the way down to the playing staff.
OK, so Manchester United have lots of hurdles in front of them. Problem is, they're stumbling into each and every one at the moment, and Maguire not helping with his injury. Hopefully he'll be back sooner rather than later from a Manchester United perspective.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week, subscribe to ESPN+.